LeBron left the court without shaking hands. But Kevin Durant just took it a step further. The man didn't leave the court. He walked into Houston and basically said, "Clear the damn runway. I'm taking over this franchise." You turned Jalen Green into Kevin Durant? Bro, that's not a trade. That's a robbery in broad daylight with security guards watching. And get this, KD, VanVleet, Udoka, and a bunch of hungry young dogs all in one locker room? We're either looking at the NBA's next nightmare squad or a nuclear implosion waiting to happen. I'll break all that down for you. But first, let's dive into how the Rockets just flipped the league upside down. Because this right here, this might be the most disrespected super team we've ever seen, and they're coming for blood. Let's rewind real quick. The Houston Rockets, yes, those Rockets, finished as the number 2 seed. And then, boom, first round exit. They fought the Warriors tooth and nail in a 7-game war. And if we're being real, the only reason it even went to 7? Pure heart. Because talent-wise, they were outgunned. That was their first playoff appearance since 1920. Okay, I'm joking. But damn near felt like a century since the Rockets were relevant. And after that gut punch of a loss, the front office said, screw it. We're going all in. They emptied the clip this summer. KD, gone. Durantula, in. Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and the 10th pick, all out the door like leftovers. And somehow, the Rockets didn't just survive the trade. They leveled up like a damn anime character. All right, let's break this insanity down. The Rockets traded Jalen Green for Kevin Durant. That's it. That's the sentence. It's like selling your flip phone and somehow getting handed an iPhone 30 with unlimited data and free therapy. Jalen Green was supposed to be the guy. Supposed to be Houston's version of Booker or Mitchell. But in the playoffs, dude folded like a lawn chair. He shot under 30% from 3, under 40% from the field, and underwhelmed across the board. So what did the Rockets do? They went and got one of the greatest scorers in NBA history, a 50-40-90 walking bucket, a guy who can drop 25 in his sleep with one leg and half an Achilles. Is he 35? Sure. Is he still Kevin freaking Durant? Absolutely. And look, I get it. KD's not the guy from 2017 anymore. But don't let the age fool you. This man can still torch your favorite team on any given night. And the beauty of it? He doesn't even have to do it alone. Fred VanVleet is still in town. Jabari Smith Jr. signed up for more. Alperen Şengün, that dude is a problem. And now you're pairing them with one of the most effortless scorers ever? Bro, the spacing alone is going to be a nightmare. You've got Amen Thompson, who, by the way, is not just athletic. He's damn near a Marvel superhero in transition. This dude literally said, KD's going to make my life easier. No kidding, bro. You go from running pick and rolls with Jalen Green's bricklaying to feeding KD on the wing? You're about to look like Magic Johnson overnight. And speaking of Şengün, this man just got blessed. KD's going to stretch the floor, take attention off the paint, and give Alpi room to cook. It's a cheat code. And don't even get me started on defense. Now, here's where it gets wild. The chemistry is already there. KD ain't walking into some dysfunctional circus like he did in Brooklyn. He's walking into a squad with structure, leadership, culture. And guess who's at the center of all that? Eme freaking Udoka. This ain't some player coach. This is a take no BS, hold you accountable, grab your jersey and practice type of coach. And you know what? KD loves that. He doesn't want to babysit the locker room. He's not trying to give motivational speeches or drag dudes to practice. He just wants to hoop. And Udoka? He lets his guys do that, as long as they show up, shut up, and play hard. Plus, and this part's key, KD respects him. They go way back. Team USA, Brooklyn, all that. That respect, that goes a long way when things get tense mid-season. And then you've got Royale Ivy. Assistant coach, longtime friend, Texas Longhorn connection. KD's got family on that bench. That matters. This ain't Phoenix with Ayton pouting in the corner. This ain't Brooklyn with Kyrie rewriting the rulebook. This is Houston. And Houston finally has structure. And the leadership doesn't stop with Udoka. Fred VanVleet is the real deal. Dude was just voted NBPA president. That means his peers trust him to lead the entire league. This is a guy who understands the grind, commands respect, and holds teammates accountable, quietly but firmly. So now you've got Udoka running the system, Fred keeping the locker room tight, and KD doing what he does best, torching nets and ruining game plans. It's the perfect balance. Kevin doesn't have to talk much. Fred will handle the vibes. Udoka will handle the discipline. Will handle the wrestling. And KD. KD's going to handle the scoreboard. Now here's where people are sleeping. Defense. Everyone talks about KD the scorer, but the man has always been underrated defensively. Help side rim protection, weak side rotations, sneaky shot blocks, length, instincts. He might not be locking up Luka one-on-one, but he can absolutely anchor a defense when needed. And now, with dudes like Amen Thompson, Terry Eason, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Steven Adams, they can throw out lineups that are longer than a CVS receipt and tougher than a Waffle House cook. You can run KD at the 5 and go small. You can plug him in next to Adams and go massive. You can mix and match, switch everything, and never lose offense because KD can drop 30 in his sleep. No matter the lineup, you're covered. Last season, the Rockets struggled with balance. Go too defensive, and the offense died. Go too offensive, and it turned into a layup line. Now, KD fixes all of that in one move. Let's talk real. KD's been through the ringer. OKC, the Warriors, the Nets, the Suns. Every stop came with drama. He's had coaches who didn't lead, teammates who didn't grind, franchises that didn't have a damn clue what they were doing. Houston, it's different. They're hungry. They're organized. They've got depth. They've got a coach who don't play. And now, they've got that guy. And before you come at me with, but KD's washed, shut it. KD averaged 27.1 last year on 52, 41, 87 splits. That's not washed. That's surgical. If this man is your third option some nights, your team is sick. Let's be clear. The Western Conference is sleeping on Houston. All this noise about the Nuggets, Thunder, Timberwolves, yeah, they're good. But the Rockets, they're built like a damn warship. They've got youth, vets, defense, shooting, IQ, size, playmakers, and now they've got one of the greatest scorers ever with a chip on his shoulder in a system that actually respects him. You think KD doesn't hear the noise? You think he doesn't see people doubting this move? Bro, he lives for this. This man reads Twitter like it's game film. He wants the smoke. And now he's got a squad that's ready to ride with him. So let me say this one more time, real slow. The Houston Rockets just turned Jalen Green into Kevin Durant. Let that marinate. This wasn't just a roster upgrade. It was a basketball heist. And if you're still doubting them, keep that same energy when KD drops 40 on your team in March. This ain't the same Rockets team. This ain't the same KD. And this ain't gonna end quietly. This is either going to be the greatest comeback tour of Durant's career or the most chaotic, beautiful disaster we've ever seen. Either way, I'm watching every damn minute of it, so subscribe because the Rockets just became must-watch TV. And trust me, this drama, it's just getting started.